guys in the primaries like this over and over again. And then they fucking sit around and go, why do people resent us? Why do people hate us? I don't even want to entertain this fucking severely mentally ill fat Australian loser, even if it's to dunk on him and his creepy sexual fantasies. I'm not even going to read the shit that he was saying. What is this? Probably the one halal truck I'll be steering clear of. What? Why are you fucking posting? Why are you... Ugh. Mossad halal food. Okay, that's a good one.
But then you don't think he's the eventual mayor?
Never mind,
I don't. I think that...
a lot of you dummies do this shit to me too. Okay? Stop. No one is in on the joke. Okay? Other people are not in on the joke. The knives are fucking out. Be aware. Be aware of what you're highlighting. Be aware of what you're highlighting, okay? We're no longer doing inside fun.
I think people will come to their senses.
Your first reaction is anger, Lamau? Yes, because I'm scared. What do you fucking mean? Look at this. The knives are fucking out. They're looking for anything and everything they can. Brother, they're literally saying Zoran Mamdani. Like a month ago, the same institutions that were writing fucking praise articles about people like myself are now turning around and being like, well, I don't know. Zoran Mamdani, who has seemingly captivated the white base of support, is a dangerous radical element. He's also hanging out with a person that we called the Joe Rogan of the left. Both of these institutions are actually truly scary for the future of black Americans, like shit like that. And it is a threat. It's a threat to the Democratic establishment.
I think that...
And not Cuomo, though. You think...
But would Cuomo run as an independent?
You think Eric... I like Eric Adams, too. That would be an amazing...
I would not count Eric Adams, Mayor Adams, comeback. Out. I would not count him
Bro, you said some very optically bad shit today. It's funny to get upset over this. Yeah, I say optically shit bad on my own. I am my own person.
Out. I think that...
I'm not fucking running for mayor.
For one thing, he has showed humility and apologized, and I think that matters
for what,
to New Yorkers.
The first-class upgrade? For that stuff, you mean?
For, well, no.
Or for appeasing the bad orange man. That's more of a problem for him than...
I think that, you know, nobody likes to see the first mayor in history to be indicted. For whether
he was indicted because
legitimate reasons,
because he got off the reservation on immigration. Those were ridiculous.
Oh, that's why he was indicted. Yeah, no one in the Democratic Party has ever been more right wing on immigration before without any penalties. What planet are these fucking dipshits living on? Just stick to numbers on the board, man. Put the fries in the bag, old ass. Put the fucking stocks in the bag, okay? Leave the political commentary to like actually fucking non-functioning psychopaths like myself. Dumbass. The idea that like fucking any Democrat would ever get punished by the National Party for being more right-wing on the issue of immigration is so fucking laughable. Yeah, put the ticker in the bag, Unc.
Charges.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you that that the mayor, I think, has a shot to come back.
That'd be amazing.
I think that
more than Cuomo.
Well, the city again is being painted as being in terrible shape, and it's not in terrible shape. I mean, the big challenges we face right now are basically coming from the federal government. The threats of cuts in food stamps, in housing vouchers, in general, the fiscal challenges we're facing are coming from the federal government. Our economy is healthy.
Yeah.
What do you think would happen if Mamdani did take over? Where would you see the city a year from now?
If Mamdani would take over?
2 years from now?
Well, the truth is, New York City is very much subservient to Albany, to our state government. We have, constitutionally, we have a very strong state government. We've got a governor who is moderate and thoughtful and has shown that she is tough. So I have...
Liberals spend every fucking election cycle being like, you have to liberals spend every fucking election cycle being like, oh, are you diametrically opposed to the things that we're advocating for? Suck it the fuck up and vote. And then the moment that there is an electable socialist, they're like, we have to kill him. We have to kill him with knives. We have to kill him with weapons. We have to shoot him dead.
Have no
We can't. I would rather have Adolf Hitler be the president than fucking a socialist.
doubt that the worst is not going to happen. Whoever we elect in as mayor, it's not going to be a disaster.
Yeah, look at this. Centrist, the left needs to win the argument. Said they're likely moving out of New York City if Cuomo loses and Mamdani wins. I think it's going to be devastating for small businesses, which is what I have, said Pamela, a physical therapist. As much as I am a dog fan and want to bring my dog everywhere, it's okay. I agree with Felix on this.
The minds of the CEOs that work with you?
Well, I think they've noticed there's a race, and they're not terribly happy with the direction it's going. That would be correct.
Is that the polite way to put it?
Probably so, but terror would be perhaps more accurate.
Terror is the feeling?
Terror is the feeling, in the sense that, we have worked so hard over many years to bring New York back from 9/11, from past crises, from the COVID, in particular in the last 5 years. And honestly, New York is in much better shape than the political rhetoric would have you believe. We've got $1 trillion economy. We've got more jobs than we've ever had, 4.8 million. I mean, we are not falling apart. We've got a strong tax base, stronger than ever. So there's much, there's much positive in New York, but that could quickly shift if we lose confidence in the mayor and if we don't find practical solutions to the problems ahead. And unfortunately, the candidate who's surging, Zoran Mamdani, presents an ideological argument about the solution to every problem is to spend more money, and it's more taxpayer money. So, the business community is very concerned.
And therefore doing what about it? Meaning, is there, what we don't know, and I haven't heard, is the business community, leading drives to push employees to go vote today, to do all sorts of things? By the way, he's come on so strong, frankly, in the last 72 hours, that I don't know if anybody was actually mobilized before this.
Now, the business community doesn't, nobody wants to, especially these days, play in partisan politics in a public way. They've got customers on all sides. They've got employees on all sides.
Yeah, right.
We have a very young workforce in New York City, so you can only imagine that getting out the vote among the youth of the city has been very good for Zoran Mamdani. So, there's an issue there.
So you think he might do it?
For the record, I think if institutional Democrats, instead of attacking someone like Zoran, was immediately fucking pumping Zoran, all of the demographics that are currently on board, all the demographics that are currently on board with Cuomo would also, because they're fucking bots, I'm sorry, okay, they're fucking bots, would be actively voting for Zoran Mamdani. This is the problem. That a lot of that money spent against Zoran Mamdani does actually end up swaying a lot of the dumbest bot-like fucking voters. Same principle with Bernie. Bernie activates a base of support that Democrats cannot fucking draw from, but the institutional powers use every fucking waking moment to attack him. And then they use cynically identity politics by being like, well, see, black voters, they don't like Bernie. They don't fuck with Bernie. Maybe he's because he's a giant racist, when that's not the fucking case. Over the past year, Bloomberg alum Weisel has maxed out the one politician, Rishi Torres, if anyone's confused by this, a hedge fund manager who used to be the CIO of Goldman Sachs and is allied with the #1 funder of Andrew Cuomo's super PAC. It's real fucking gross watching a money tsunami create basically a completely fake anti-Semitism narrative just by inundating everyone with insanely charged bullshit in the 11th hour, and we've seen the same ugly script weaponized